Yeah, hi everyone. I'm great to be here. This talk's going to be a little bit of a different talk today. I'm not actually going to talk about Sanctum specifically or LSTs. This is the title of my talk. It's the Grifter's Guide: How to Enrich Your Friends and Dump on Retail. Yeah. So let's go. This is a collaboration between Wasi Lawyer and me. So he's not here today, so it's just me. But let me tell you a bit about myself. So I'm the co-founder of Sanctum. Sanctum is liquid staking on Solana. We're one of the largest liquid staking protocols on Solana. We issue liquid staking tokens as a service. But really what this is about is that I've been building this for 4.5 years. I've launched a token, and I've seen some shit, man. I wanted to, this stuff, like a lot of the insiders know that it happens, but a lot of people don't, and I kind of wanted to just kind of like call it out and let you guys know. So yeah, these are all things that we've personally seen or has been suggested to us as a way to pump our token. Yeah. So yeah. So the grifting starts pre-TG, of course. You're gonna start early, build hype, not product. Right? Building product, as you know, is very hard, so you should just buy followers instead. My DMs, you've got like hundreds of them. It's like you can buy like 100,000 followers, just whatever, right? Give KOLs lots of tokens to show the project. There's no shortage of these guys as well. So yeah. Second thing, pump the valuation. This is a pretty dirty trick, right? So you tell everyone you raised the last private round at like $1 billion or some ridiculous number valuation. Everyone gets really excited. They come in FOMO. But really, never mind that the last round was only $500,000, or if they gave you the $500,000 and then you gave it right back. Yeah. Then of course, a token is all about supply and demand. So you've got to line up demand, right? How do you do that? Well, you just ask the funds, hey, would you mind buying some of the token on the open market, and I'll give you a discount. I'll just issue some tokens to you from the foundation. Yeah. And of course, constrict supply. Supply control is very important, so you've got to make sure nobody can sell their tokens, right? There are many ways to do this. You can do like the classic, low float, high FDV. This was more popular in like the Alameda days, the 2022 days, but it still happens today. You can pre-sale to a lot of like insiders, right? Or you can snipe the supply. The meme coin thing is pretty hot right now, right? So you just sell lots of to the insiders, and then just dump on them, right? Easy. This is a pretty funny tweet actually. Andrew Tate says, "I'm cleaning up this space." Like, no, he fucking isn't. Like fuck off. I know it's the same thing, right? And then TG, woo, everyone's really happy. It's like hype and stuff. So that's where the grifting really starts. I want to tell you a little bit about OTC. And OTC stands for over the counter. It's a way for kind of protocols to kind of sell their tokens off the market, basically. And like OTC is not bad. It's not a grift, right? There are very legitimate reasons to sell OTC, right? Projects can and should use their tokens as a strategic resource. Some good reasons are, for example, to fund future initiatives, right? Hiring more people, acquiring a company, right? Basically capitalize strategic expansion. And especially if you're doing a large sale, definitely you want to do OTC so that you reduce market volatility, right? You don't want these big candles up and down. Yeah. The issue really is that if it's undisclosed, then shady stuff can and does happen, right? So I want to tell you guys a little bit about the OTC loop. Just follow me in 3 simple steps how you can pump your token, right? So the first step is that you take some of the treasury that you have and you buy your token on the market, and then you pump the price, right? Then the price goes up. The VCs come in, or the liquid funds say, "Oh my God, this project looks amazing. You guys have got lots of traction." I say, "You know what? Can you sell me OTC?" I say, "Absolutely, and I'll sell it to you at a discount as well, right? A discount, right?" And then they give you the money, right? Those OTC tokens usually are locked up for a duration, which means they can't sell. Which means what you can do is that you can get the money that you just got from the OTC proceeds to buy more of the token, and then you pump the price. Wonderful, brilliant, great idea, right? And so it kind of looks like this, right? You go up, bum, 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 bum. It's like, wow, everyone's like super hyped, super excited. This is like, next coming of Jesus Christ, like the token goes up. Unfortunately, the party has to stop at some point. And this kind of happens. This is not like a chart that it should be a stranger to anyone. So this why am I talking about this, right? Like, I think it really matters. And again, I think those who are in the know in this space, like, we kind of accept that it happens, but like, a lot of people don't. And yeah, grifters give us all here a bad rap. You know, this whole thing is about institutions, right? We're talking about getting the institutions, but like, if crypto is just like synonymous with like a fucking cesspool, then like, you know, they're not gonna want to come, right? And also, like, I don't know about you, but I care about my users. You know, I'm not about insiders, so retail users really matter. And if we want mass adoption, like, you know, we can't just keep dumping on them. Like, that's not cool. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, good founders will burn out when they see bad deeds go unpunished. I got like really depressed last year when I saw all this crap. And I'm like, why am I building this space, right? Like, and like, if you ask around, you know, some of the founders will tell you that they feel exactly the same way. Yeah. We can do better. We say no to all these things. No botted metrics, no inflated valuations, no strangled supply, no shady diligence, no undisclosed OTC deals, right? We want to say yes to fair launch, large circulating supply, distributed holder set, try to prevent snipers as much as you can. Disclose all OTC deals. Obviously, don't disclose them in advance because people are going to front run you, but you should definitely disclose them after. Yeah, we've never done any OTC deals. We've never sold a single token, but you know, if and when we do, we'll make sure to disclose. Disclose all deals. You know, I didn't have time to go in this talk, but the full retainer model is preferred. And then obviously, you want to account for all tokens. I want to give a quick shout out to kind of like two protocols. One is MetaDAO. You know, that fucking weirdo who walked on stage just now with a mask, right? Like that guy, you know, that the whole treasury, not the whole treasury, part of the treasury is controlled by decision markets, which means that any kind of token sale or issuance only happens if it's net good for token holders. Jupiter, I really like these guys. They have regular Oh, hi, Xiong. Regular community audits, they track all movements of the Jupe Treasury tokens. I would like that audit to be done sort of like with a third party ideally, but I'm sure they're going to do that very soon. Yeah, yeah, demand more from your projects, call out bad actors. You know, I'm doing it right now, but I hope more people start to do this. And yeah, I'm looking for partners if we can do a token transparency framework. Yeah, thank you very much.